Guys, welcome along. It's been a long while since we've posted on the channel, of course, but going to try and bring some content back. And what better way to kick off some content than starting with a pedestrian playthrough. This was kindly donated by Perfurious. Yeah, I don't think there's any title screen. Just literally, this is how we're going to start the game, it seems. So, yeah, let's see what we can do, I guess. We click? No? Ah, okay. So I had to go back and then go far enough and then come back. Okay. I think I remember playing the demo of this like way back when, but never actually kind of got to playing it ever since. For those of you who don't know, I started a second channel which is mainly based around sim racing. And I've heavily got back into that over the last year, which is why this kind of channel hasn't really had too much going on it. But yeah, I'm going to try and bring some content back from time to time. So anyway, let's jump in. And we've got an F. Okay, so F is where we can connect the dots and connect our rooms together. And we then press F to exit that as well. Awesome stuff. So we've got space, which is jump. Okay, so F and space so far. Quite simple tutorial kind of stuff at the minute. I do like the style of this game when I first saw it and played the demo of this one. It's really, really cool. Something on that screen, wasn't there? Just telling you about linking the rooms together. Okie dokie. Okay, so let's see what we can do with linking these rooms together. You can reorder these rooms, so as it's showing there, you have to kind of put them in a position. You can't just do that. As you can see, it closes the doors, so it does have to be in a particular order. I believe as well, looking at that, you can probably only go through a door once as well, because you're getting some like jagged lines across everything. Like I say, it's been quite a while since we played this or had any sort of interactions with this game. So yeah, really cool concept. So we're just gonna obviously make our way through this one. Moment, nothing really too difficult to think about. I can go back through the doors. Okay, interesting. It's just like a marker to say, actually, you've already been through that door, potentially. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so we've got little, like, almost platforms you'd typically see in a platforming game that you can jump through, and you can go back through down them, but you can also walk on top of them, which is pretty neat. Here we need a key. How do we pick up the key? With E. We carry a key on our back, it seems. Okay. Obviously, as we progress here, you expect things to get that little bit more tricky. So I think I'm going to want to come through here first, pick up the key through there, and then exit through here. Let's see if that logic holds up. I believe it should. So these are actually probably the levels that we've already played on the demo itself. Bring both of these over to here. Jump up, go through this door. Okay, this is interesting. So we're going to have to come through this door, climb down the ladder. This is more about positioning, I think, than anything else. Can you cross the lines? You can cross the lines. Okay, well that makes things a lot easier. So yeah, we need to go through here, to go down, go through here to back up, pick up the key, and there we go. So we are literally just going up here. Not really a lot to do in this room. It's weird because you got to remember, it's you kind of feel like the camera's floating on its own, but you actually have to hold the the movement there for it to carry on walking and transitioning through the scenes. That looked like it was on like a timer kind of thing, where it kind of, you press it once and it does it. Is that the case? Oh no, they do. It's not on a timer. Okay, it does just carry on. Better be clever there and jump over both of them at the same time. It's not a timer. Oh, okay. Didn't really think about that, did I? Okay. So I just almost like work out here. I'm assuming we can actually go back on the ladder. Yes, we can. But unfortunately, that was the wrong way to do that. Oh, I didn't even notice these dotted lines actually show you which one it is connected to. That's cool. Actually, do I need both of these? That's the... Yeah, I do need to do both of them. They're different lengths, aren't they? They go up to different heights. Oh, but that one does that. So I was right the first time. Huh. Okay. I was right the first time. We need to go over and do this one first. Then we can go back. That one seems very much a case of once you've enabled it, it stays like that. Interesting, because I suppose there is like a, I was just about to say, is there a something there that actually defines the two? So it looks like anything on a lever like goes up and down or keeps moving. Anything on a button that's on the right just stays out the whole time. Assuming that's death. Okay. So I guess that's just teaching us that you can die on certain things. Okay. Teaching us more of the mechanics. Let's think about what we're going to do here. We could come out here. I don't even know. I don't think we need all the rooms here. Let me try this a moment. Oh, I do. Okay, I need to move the elevator. That's fine. That's fine. So we need to move the elevator first. So if we get in here, go in there, up there. Into here, we can go up to there, but we'd also need to do that. Okay. I mean, there's only two ways we can go here anyway, so we'll put those together, go up the elevators, and then we need to go into a ladder. I don't think we can... Okay, so then the ladder, we're going to go back up into here, I think. Like so. We can use this elevator to go through this door, which will press the button. Go back, go up, go across, and then drop down to there. I believe that will see us through to the exit. Let's have a look. Button. There we go. A little bit of logic required, but yeah, pretty straightforward after that. I've noticed the post-it notes as well. So the post-it notes obviously indicate like that this is a puzzle area as opposed to just like a normal kind of walkthrough area, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we need to pick up the key before we go through here. Where's our exit? So our exit is over here. We need to go up and out of the exit. So we can either use this piece or this piece. I'd assume, given that this is a locked door, our exit is going to be through there. And that would mean we go through here into there. These two rooms back. So where we start? We're starting here. We've got two ways that we can go. Let's think. So drop down here, get the key. Let's say we do this, right? So we drop down here and get the key. With the key, we come back here. Drop down here. Press that. Do that. And then this. Run out of space a little bit. So the pretty neat. I didn't notice before as well. The environment itself is actually constraining our movements to a degree. So we're going to pick up the key, come back, drop down here, press the button, open this door, go up here, through there, and out there. I think that should be right. But you hadn't really picked up on that. Again, something else didn't pick up on early stage, that the environment and the everything around us actually limits our ability to place these room areas, for lack of a better term. But yeah, no, there we go. Pretty cool. Cool little puzzle. It's just a normal room that we're going to traverse. Certainly not overwhelming you with mechanics by any shape of the imagination. Bringing everything in nice and easy. Battery here. I don't think it matters where we put this. It just all seems to be doing the same thing. So it's just teaching us that we can use batteries here, look. It doesn't matter where we put them on, but that's quite interesting. Potentially suggests we're going to have some quite complex puzzles there with batteries going forwards. So we'll have to see what comes of that, won't we? Quite cool how like this is like interacting as well. This puzzle interacting with the environment and stuff. Feels really cool. Okay, it looks like we've got lasers here. So again, just to demonstrate, lasers mean death. Almost like a timing puzzle. trampolines. Okay, more and more mechanics here. Right, so we've only got one ladder here. So move this sort of in the middle because we're going to need to go both left and right here. Exits there. So I think we'd probably want to do something like this. And then... Well, no, it's interesting because it's more than... Let's think. We go up here. We get into this door. If we went through here, we couldn't do anything. Went through here, we couldn't do anything. Go through here, though, we can pick up this... Looks like a cube. Which brings us to here. So... Then we go up to here, potentially. Down to here. There? Would that work? We go up. Make our way up. So go up. Could already go up to there. Why would we need to do this bit, though? Could we not just... Alright, let's have a play here. Well, we couldn't just go this way. Oh, I think... Okay, so we need to bring the cube with us. That makes sense. So we need to bring the cube with us in order to get to the exit. So that makes sense. Okay. Assuming we can't just do this. We can do that. I've messed up the... Oh, I need to use that one. Oh, hold on. I'm assuming we can't... Ah, we have to push the box. Now it makes sense. Okay. Very clever. Yeah, so you can't push the box. So that's why... Wait, you can push the box, you can't pick the box up. Is what I actually mean. I may have done this wrong still. I'm alright. We've done that wrong. But we can still move this box. You can pull it anyway. You can pull it as well as push it. That's good. Just do it the difficult way. Yeah, no, that's pretty neat. It's interesting, like how you kind of like try and visualize what's going to happen in the puzzle, and you can't quite work out things when you see it until you actually kind of start playing around with bits and pieces. Okay, so we can now also connect two items up like that. A lot going on here, isn't there? Oh, okay. We need to push the key out. That's quite cool. I guess you could look at these like arrows then as maybe like fizzlers from Portal sort of thing, where you can't take cubes through. You got to find another way around the obstacle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I can assume this is going to get pretty complicated pretty quickly. Go down here to the battery. Oh, hold on a minute. So, okay, so what this is showing us here is we can actually maneuver. Okay, so I said previously about there being like multiple batteries and there being a need for like putting multiple batteries in. I don't actually think that's the case anymore. I think actually instead we're going to need to just like position the batteries in different positions to get our outcome. So this is kind of teaching me here that I need to have it connected to here. Is it there? Yeah. guess I can't do anything with this. But I thought, sorry, it's my mistake there. I thought it was connected up to. I can do it from here, can I? I thought it was connected up to like this bit here, and it was enabling something here from allowing me to pass or whatever. But if we look at like the post-it notes, they're telling us kind of like what we'll see. We get like a coil and a box and something else there at the top. So we don't know a way yet to actually connect everything up together. I'd assume this way you get like a wire that you connect top to bottom, which then opens up this bit. We need the box obviously to get up to the top bit, and then we need the coil for I'm not sure what. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for episode 1. I'm going to try and keep these ones pretty short, just so I can actually have the time to record them and put them all together. So yeah, hope you enjoyed part 1 of my playthrough of the Pedestrian. We'll be back real soon with part 2. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.